Okay, we are live here in Leroy, here at Southern Coffee County Middle School High School. We've got today's middle school game between the visiting Bearcats from Burlingame and the Titans here, your Southern Coffee County Middle School Titans. We are just over 5 minutes away from tip, and we'll be going live for our JV game. Then we'll be following that with the varsity girls and the varsity boys. So stay tuned here on the Southern Coffee County YouTube page. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes with our broadcast. All right, we are back here at Southern Coffee County Middle School. We are wrapping up the warm-ups and getting ready to have the players come out and tip this game off. Starting lineups for the evening. For the JV game, for the visiting Bearcats from Burlingame, looks like number 3, Liam Van Druff. Number 5, Wyatt Slade. Number 20, Kason Hollowell. Number 21, Austin, and I apologize if I don't get this name right, Eacham. And number 30, Devin Jones. Burlingame is coached by Austin Masters and assisted by John Zwink. And the starting lineup tonight for the Titans, your SCCMS Titans, for the JV game. Looks like we've got number 1, Corbin Spalding. Number 5, Isaiah Sinclair. Number 14, Riley Mayer. Number 23, Cyrus Nickel. And number 24, Hudson Comida. The Titans are coached by head coach Matt Thompson and assisted by John Jarvis. Again, I'd like to welcome those of you tuning in. We're here at Southern Coffee County Middle School. And we are about to tip off the JV game tonight for our contest. We've got the visiting Burlingame Bearcats here for the Southern Coffee County Titans. We are doing our first broadcast this evening, so if you guys have any feedback, we'd love to hear it. As the inbound pass is in, the shot is up, and looks like we've got number 30 for the Bearcats. We may have some technical difficulties throughout the evening. If you'll just bear with us as we get through it. Working on getting the scoreboard here working correctly. Possibly. As a foul's called, looks like the foul's on the floor. Okay, looks like that foul is on Southern Coffee County's number 1, Corbin Spalding. His first foul. There we go. Looks like our scoreboard is working now. Hopefully we can continue to do so. First free throw from number 21, Austin. Again, I apologize if I don't get this last name right. Eacham is a miss. Second free throw is up. Rebound there by Burlingame. Miss on the putback, and Riley Mayer with the rebound, taking it back up court for the Titans. Offensive foul called against the Titans. Looks like that's Riley Mayer collecting his second foul of the half. Third team foul for the Titans. All right, jump ball there between the Bearcats and the Titans. That is going to leave possession with the Titans. So we have a sub check into the game for the Bearcats. Looks like that is number 11, Carter Gibson, replacing number 30, Devin Jones. Inbound play. Cyrus Nickel dribbles. Puts an inlet pass. Pass stolen by number 20, taking up court. A little bit of a fumble. And we have a jump ball here, so this is going to go to the Bearcats. Okay, our score remains 2-0 with 4:33 left in the first or third quarter. You see on their screen probably that is the third quarter. That's because this JV game is only 2 quarters, so we started in the third. Shot and a putback. Riley Mayer with the rebound. Slowly taking the ball back up the floor as the Titans look to establish an offense there on their side of the court. Drive, shot, rebound by Mayer, puts it back and scores. 2 points for the Titans. Riley Mayer with the shot, miss, and the putback for 2. 2-2 here, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And bucket back on the other end for Wyatt Slade. That is for 2. Gets that ball inside the rim. And pass the inside for Corbin Spalding, stolen. Then stolen back by Riley Mayer for the Titans. He pushes the ball up the floor, and a travel on a steal against the Bearcats. So it's going to be Titans ball and inbound play. Number 30, Devin Jones checking back in. Looks like for number 3, Liam Van Druff. He's going to check out. Inbound play. Pass across the floor, stolen by number 20. Layup. Miss on the layup. Rebound by Burlingame's Slade. A little back and forth here between the Titans and the Bearcats. Burlingame coming up with it, resetting the offense. And Wyatt Slade puts in another shot just inside the line. That's only be a 2-pointer, 6-3, with just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Slade with a shot and a miss. Looks like a rebound there by Cyrus Nickel. Riley Mayer pushing it back up the floor, and we have a foul. Okay, looks like that foul is going to be on number 21 for Burlingame, Austin Eacham. That is his first foul. Team's first foul as well. It looks like there's a timeout on the floor, just a 30-second timeout. And we will be back with you in just a moment. All right, we are back here at Southern Coffee County. We've got our JV boys game going with 2 minutes, 27 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 6-2 in favor of the Bearcats from Burlingame. We've got the Titans with the inbound play. Cyrus Nickel looking for a teammate to pass to. Struggling to find one, ends up finding Riley Mayer. He fumbles it. Little turnover there to the Bearcats as Slade pushes it up the floor. Drive in for the Bearcats. Layup by number 20. Kason Hallowell gets a couple of points there on the easy layup, making it 8-2 with about 2 minutes left. Corbin Spalding trying to cover. Ball's pushed up the floor. We're back in the front court for the Bearcats. Tight pressure from the Titans. Kicks the ball out. Drive to the basket. Miss off the backboard. Riley Mayer with the rebound, pushing the ball up the floor hard, and a little fumble. Ends up getting control and puts in 2 points there for the Titans. Little bump there. Mayer collects himself, looks for the kick out. Unfortunately, that goes right to the player from Burlingame. Pitch the ball up the floor. A shot from Wyatt Slade and rebound by Cyrus Nickel. Working the ball back up the floor. Little pressure. Finds Hudson Committo. Little pressure there, looking for an outlet pass. Kicks it out. And it looks like a little bump there on the floor. Got a foul here. And we do. Looks like that foul is the foul is on number 30, Devin Jones. That's his first. Burlingame's second team foul. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Scores 8-4. Your Titans look for the inbound play here. Ball pushed out of bounds. Looks like it will stay with the Titans.
Jeff said things are going good, a little far out.
Oh.
I mean, but you probably need two people to Zoom while you do that and someone else to...
Well, here, hang on. Sorry about the interruption there. Like I said, this is the first time that we've tried to do a full-on broadcast here, and as a result, we know we were going to run into some technical difficulties. Again, your feedback is greatly appreciated in this. If you have something good, bad, something you think that we can do to improve the broadcast, improve the overall experience, we'd be happy to hear you guys out. If you happen to watch the Pep Rally Assembly, I have the email address, but I'm going to go ahead and give that to you as well. It's sccsports@usd245ks.org. Again, I'll repeat that, sccsports@usd245ks.org. We'd love to hear from you guys. Good, bad, doesn't matter. You want to tell me to stop talking as much, I can understand that. Talk more, whatever. But we just want to hear from you guys. Get us some feedback. It'll help us to make it better while we work through this unusual year. And it'll also improve things moving forward, because I think our school, along with schools across the state, are going to continue to try to offer some streaming services whenever possible. Okay, so we're here in the fourth quarter, and we've got the Titans pushing the ball up the floor. Scores 8-4 with 5 minutes, 43 seconds. Riley Mayer on the side, looking to push the ball inbounds. Gets it to Lane. I apologize. I know he's on there somewhere. Okay. I apologize to Lane's family. Lane was not on the roster that I printed off today, so I apologize for that. But he is certainly on the roster now, and he pushes the ball at the floor. Draws the double team, puts a shot up just a little bit too firm. Rebound there to the Bearcats. They're going to push the ball back up the floor. Riley Mayer steps in, reaches across, commits a foul. That's his third and the team's fourth. So it'll be the ball out of bounds to the Bearcats. Liam Van Druff looking for the inbound, gets it into Wyatt Slade. He's going to weave around some defenders. Little outlet pass. Pretty good zone defense there by the Titans. Forcing an outside shot, 2 outside shots. Kind of a back and forth here. Oh. And looks like Lane left his feet on that one and fouled the Bearcats number 5, Wyatt Slade, who will go to the line and shoot 2. It's Lane Brooks' first, team's 5th here. We've got a 2 free throws coming to Slade. All right, misses the front end. And we've got 1 free throw here. Makes the second, making the score 9-4 here for Burlingame. And Brooks looks for the pass, unfortunately intercepted there by number 21, Austin Isham. Shots up, and a foul. An intentional foul is called here. Hard foul on number 21. Okay. Basket was good. We do have an intentional foul called on number 15, Lane Brooks. Hard foul into Austin Isham, who's being tended to by administration, medical personnel. He does look like he's up and moving. He's doing all right. So it looks like he is going to take his free throw shot. There's some confusion there. Okay, so the basket was good, so he should be shooting. Apparently, sounds like he still gets 2 free throws. So, basket is good, and 2 free throws going to Isham. His first one up, and sinks in. Second free throw is up and no good. So it looks like okay, Burlingame will take possession of the ball due to the intentional foul. And it looks like it will be taken out there under the basket by number 5, Wyatt Slade. 12-4 here, 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Just realized I haven't changed that. Shot from the outside by Burlingame's number 11, Carter Gibson. It's up with the rebound. Looks for a teammate. Finds number 21, Austin Isham. Puts a shot up and puts another bucket in for 2 points there. Corbin Spalding takes the ball to the floor, dribbles toward the corner. Gets held up there by number 21. Looks for a place to pass. Finds Cyrus Nickel. Foul call. Foul on number 30, Devin Jones. That's his second and the team's 4th. Must have taken that away for some reason. Shot up by the Bearcats. Rebound there by Riley Mayer. Then it's tied up. Looks like a jump ball. On to the jump ball. The ball's going to go to the Titans. 14-4, 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. Corbin Spalding for the Titans brings it up the floor. Looking for somewhere to pass. Ends up having his pass intercepted. Taken back up the floor by number 20, Kason Hollowell. Shot, a little bit of a block. Okay, looks like the ball had a little bit of a block, so the ball's going to go out of bounds in favor of the Bearcats. Inbound pass to three-point line. Dribble hard to the basket. Shot missed, and again rebounded by Riley Mayer and ended up in a tie-up situation. Burlingame taking possession on the jump ball. Inbound pass, number 3, Liam Van Druff, kicks it back over. And out of bounds, that'll go to the Titans with about 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. All right, Titans are going to inbound the ball here. Corbin Spalding pass to Cyrus Nickel, takes it up the floor. Changing directions, looking for somewhere to pass. Good inlet pass. Number 24, Hudson Committa dribbles, looking for, looks like a 3-second violation against the Titans. Give the ball back to the Bearcats. Again, they push the ball up the floor, dribble down the lane. Again, we got a little bit of a block, and Bearcats will retain possession. Inbound pass. Shot up there by number 11 for the Bearcats, Carter Gibson, rebounded by Hudson Committa. Taken up the floor by Riley Mayer, who lays it in for a couple of points there for the Titans. Just over 2 minutes left in the game, 14-6 here in favor of Burlingame. As they push the ball up the floor, looking for to increase their lead. 3-point shot here, up by number 20. Rebound by Carter Gibson. Looks for a pass. And a pile ensues. Okay, shot was up. No good. Out of bounds. Looks like the Titans will retain possession on the boundary play. Number 30 checking out of the game as looks like number 21 re-enters. Okay, foul called here on Bearcats number 20, Kason Hollowell. Looks like he caught the arm there on the inbound play. Passes in. Slips between the fingers of Cyrus Nickel. Ball's taken out of bounds, but stepped on the line there. It's 21, Austin Isham did. So the Titans will retain possession, look to inbound on the other side of the midcourt line. Inbound from Riley Mayer, stolen by Isham. Pulls up. Will fight over the rebound, ends up with a jump ball. And the Titans will get possession on the jump. Inbound pass to Isaiah Sinclair. Picks it up, looks for someone to pass to, ends up finding a teammate, Riley Mayer, pushes the ball up the floor, loses control, number 20, Kason Hollowell with the steal, as they push it back up the floor. Pass over the head of Wyatt Slade, ends up out of bounds. The Titans will take over with 1:07 left in the game. Had some trouble there on the inbound play, and looks like a timeout was called prior to the inbound by the Titans. Looks like a 30-second timeout. We're going to put you on hold. We'll be back here in Leroy for the conclusion of the JV middle school game between Burlingame and Southern Coffee County. Okay, we're back here, 14-6 in favor of the Bearcats with 1:07 left in the game. After that timeout, inbound by Cyrus Nickel to Riley Mayer. Looks to take it up the floor. He's going to be met with a half-court press, but pushes directly through it. Loses possession of the ball, ends up fouled. The shot is no good, but it looks like he was fouled on the play. And he was, in fact. That'll be the foul is on number 30, Devin Jones. That's his third, the team's sixth foul. So Riley Mayer will be at the line shooting 2. All right, misses the first one. So it's still 14-6. Riley Mayer going to shoot his second. Makes the second one. And the Titans look to gather back on defense. Forced turnover here. 14-7, under a minute to go. Mayer with the pass. Ball was stuffed. Hudson Comida with the shot over the rim. Looks like Burlingame with the rebound and then take it back up the floor. Slade for Burlingame, dribbling around, looking to take a little time off the clock here as we're under a minute with a 14-7 lead. Pass, a couple passes around the floor. Burlingame looks to just kind of move it around. I think they're looking to just hold the football or the basketball. Big shot there by number 20. Rebound by Sinclair. 10 seconds left. Titans are going to have to push it up the floor here. They're going to try to get any points here before the end of the game. Hudson Comida met at half court, delivers the ball. And the shot is up, but it is no good, and that will conclude the first game. Our final in the JV boys game is Burlingame victorious at 14 to Southern Coffee County 7. Again, 14-7, that is the conclusion of the first game of the evening. Okay, so as the teams get ready, the girls, for the girls to hit the floor, looks like we've got about an 8-minute period here before the start of the girls' game. Correction, it is a 10-minute delay for the girls to get ready. So with that, I'd like to take a moment to again thank you for joining us. This is our first broadcast here for our basketball games. Again, we would love feedback from anybody in the community or anybody watching, even if you are from Burlingame, you happen to be logged in. We'd love to hear from you guys. Anything good, bad, indifferent, please send an email, SCCSports at usd245ks.org. Again, SCCSports at usd245ks.org. That is the email address for our YouTube channel. I'd love to hear from you guys. Any feedback you got. We were trying to make this as good as we can in what has been just a tough year, 2020, where we've seen a lot of really hardships. But we're just glad to have our kids here. We appreciate the opportunity to play. We love having our kids having the opportunity to play. So we hope to see you guys in the stands very soon, but until then, we will do our best to bring you the best production we can with all of my broadcast experience. You're getting every penny that it's worth tonight. A little over 8 minutes left here before we start the game. So I am going to step away from the mic, give you guys a break from hearing from me, and we'll be back here shortly. Okay, we are back here in Leroy, Kansas, here at Southern Coffee County Middle School. We are getting ready for the varsity girls game. Under 1 minute left before we tip off for the girls game. Starting lineups for the evening for the Lady Cats of Burlingame. Be starting out number 1, Harper Seal. Number 2, Allie Satzler. Number 11, Kara Ross. Number 13, McKenna Lang. And number 24, Jocelyn Simmons. It's our starting lineup. They're coached by Nick Brungart and assisted by Megan Summers. And for your Southern Coffee County Titans, our starters this evening are number 11, Caitlin Wynn. Number 15, Nevaeh Kelly. Number 22, Kennedy Gunlock. Number 23, Carly Ohl. And number 24, Emily. It says Christensen, but I believe that it is Ludolf, if I'm being correct. If it's not, then I apologize. But I'm pretty sure that that is my understanding. So they are coached by head coach Kent O'Neill, assisted by John Jarvis. So we're ready to tip off here. And okay. Bearcats take the inbound on the tip-off, push it up the court, and drop in a bucket for the early lead, 2-0. Titans on the return possession, get it up the floor, but a slightly misplaced pass gets over the hands of Emily Ludolf and out of bounds, turning it over to the Bearcats. Excuse me, Lady Cats. I'll try to correct myself if I make that mistake throughout the game today. Shot up there by number 13, McKenna Lang. Foul on the play. Foul there was on number 23, Carly Ohl. That's her first, as well as the team's first. So, looks like number 13, McKenna Lang shooting free throws, misses the first one. Lines up for the second. Shot is up. We have lane violation on the shooter, just like she got into the lane a little bit early there. That's going to wave off the shot and put the ball into the Titans' hand, 2-0 with a little over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Gumlock pushing it up the floor. Looks for someone to pass to, kind of gets the ball inside the 23 Ohl, puts a hook shot in, a little short. Rebound there by the ball. Looks like it was tipped out of bounds there by the Bearcats. Titans will have the ball. Lady Titans look for Carly Ohl, looking for the inbound. Gets it into Kennedy Gunlock. Kicks it back, a little outside shot. Very nice shot there by Ohl. Puts it in for 2. Ties the game up here early on. The Cats push it up the floor. Shot there by number 24. Kind of a rebound that bends around. Carly Ohl fighting for the rebound. Picks up the foul there. That's a tough foul for her. Her second, team second, very early on here. Pick that second foul up. That's she's gonna have to limit her aggressiveness there a little bit on defense. Shot into the equipment behind the backboard. That'll be a turnover. Ball will go back to Lady Titans. 2-2, just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Okay, ball tipped by Burlingame, kicked out of bounds. Looks like the Titans will keep possession here. Inbound play, Carly Ohl gets it into Emily. Ludolf misses a shot, rebound there by the Bearcats. Not a bad look there by Emily, just a little short on the shot. Ball's pushed up the floor, kicked out. Shot there by Bearcats number, I believe it's 24. That is Jocelyn Simmons. Carly Holt takes it back up the floor, puts it in for 2, give the Titans the early lead, 4-2 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Bearcats push it in. The inbound pass gets over the head of number 11, Kara Ross, goes out of bounds, gives the ball back to the Titans. And Coach O'Neill not happy with his point guard. I believe it was about that last foul. He doesn't want to see that old pickup or second foul that way so early in the game. Brings her to the bench. With that, checks in number 15, Nevaeh Kelly. And the Titans are back to playing defense here. Good rebound there by Kelly. Turns it over, but then it looks like number 11, Kara Ross for the Lady Cats, ends up traveling and turns it back over to the Titans. With that dead ball stoppage, Coach O'Neill's going to get Carly Holt back into the game. Bring Nevaeh to the bench. Gunlock takes it up the floor. Double team there, and Carly Holt draws the foul on the floor there by the Bearcats. Okay, that foul is on number 24. Jocelyn Simmons, that's her first. That's also the team's first foul. So, Old passes in to Durgan True, puts up a shot, a little bit to the left there. Rebound by Burlingame, then stolen back away by Carly Old. Puts it in for another bucket, making it 6-2 halfway here through the first quarter. Burlingame putting it back inside. Takes it over to 13. A couple of Burlingame Lady Cats fighting over it. I don't think they realize they're on the same team there. Shot up by 24 for the Lady Cats and gets it in for 2. That was Jocelyn Simmons there on that 2-pointer. 6-4 Titans, just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. The Lady Titans move the ball around the floor. Shot up off the rim and a rebound by the Lady Cats. And they work it back up the floor. Shot up and blocked, but miss on the shot. Burlingame tried to get the missed shot. She was on the line. That'll turn it back over to the Titans. Old takes it up the floor. Looks to run a set offense here. Went to play off a screen off of Caitlin Wynn. Ends up double teamed. We end up with a jump ball here, which will leave the ball in the ladies' possession on the possession arrow. Just over 2 minutes, Titans lead 6-4. And down pass, ball on the floor. We have another struggle for it. Going back to a jump ball this time that will go to the Lady Cats Burlingame. Got a substitute checking in here for the Titans. Number 15, Nevaeh Kelly checks in. And number 23, Carly Old, goes to the bench. As the Lady Cats push the ball back up the floor here early in the game. Pass over to number 23, Cadence Richmond, who checked in at some point. Sorry I missed that there, Cadence. Pass up. Richmond gets the rebound, however, falls over, and that unfortunately is a travel for the Lady Cats. So it'll put the ball into the Titans' hand here with just under 2 minutes in the quarter. Inbound to Kennedy Gunlock, who takes the ball up the floor. Gunlock loses her glasses, ends up turning it over to the Bearcats, pushed up the floor, and then the ball's knocked out of bounds by Durgan, but unfortunately a foul was committed in the process. Durgan Tree with that foul, that is her first, that is the team's third. Nice job there by Gunlock, wrapping up, tying up there with number 1, Harper Steele from the Lady Cats there. Draws the jump ball, and the possession goes to the Lady Titans. Carliole checks back into the game for Nevaeh Kelly. And Titans push the ball up the floor. Go to the corner. Good pass to Ludolph. Puts a shot up. It's tipped him. And recovered there by the Lady Cats. Push the ball back up the floor. Harper Steele with the, however, travels just on the other side of midcourt. Turns the ball back over to the Titans. Just over a minute left in the game. 6-4, Lady Titans. Ole with a double team. Ball gets tied up. Turns it over. Number 23. Pushes the ball up the floor. Loses control for a second. Passes back over. Number 24. Jocelyn Simmons. Simmons looking for somebody to pass it to. Finding Richmond. Moves the ball around the floor. Gets a shot up. In and out. And then a foul on the floor against the Titans. Let's see who that's on. Looks like that is on number 22, Kennedy Gunlock. Her first. That's the team's 4th. It's on the floor, so it'll be an inbound play to the Lady Cats. Get a shot up. Ball out of bounds. Turned back over to the Titans. 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 6-4 Titans. Kennedy Gunlock inbounds and brings the ball up the floor. Looking for one more opportunity here before the quarter ends to get some more points on the board, see if they can extend that lead. Pass to Durban True, inbounds to Caitlin Wynn, she's covered. True with the shot, rebound, rims in and out. About 11 seconds left. Lady Cats are going to push up the floor and look for a shot here before the end of the first quarter. Toss it, recovery there by number 23. And 3-pointer's up, but no good. All right. Okay, at the end of the first quarter, the score is 6-4 in favor of the Lady Titans. Carliole leads the Titans with all 6 points early on. However, also picks up 2 fouls early in the game, so she's going to have to continue to be careful particularly on the defensive side of the ball. If you're just now joining in, we're here in Leroy, Southern Coffee County Middle School. We've got the varsity girls middle school game going. Lady Titans are leading 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. It's getting ready to start the second quarter. Again, this is our first broadcast this year, so if you have any type of feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Good or bad, anything you think of that maybe we can try to do to improve, we'll certainly look into it, see if it's possible. Again, this year has been a tough year, so we want to make it as good as we can for all of you. We'll take a quick break and come back right here when the action starts in about 15 seconds. All right, we're back as the action starts here in the second quarter. Oles with the steal, pushes the ball up the floor, puts a shot up, has a foul, and the basket is good. 3-point play opportunity for the Titans. Really nice job with the steal and the bucket while drawing contact from Ole. Free throw is up and good. 3-point play complete. Makes the score 9-4 for the Titans. Here is the start of the second quarter as the Lady Cats push the ball back forward and turn it over once again. Caitlin Wynn with the steal, then kicks it to Carliole, takes it up the floor. Doesn't have anywhere to go, so kind of moves it around the floor, looks for an opportunity, puts another shot up, Really nice touch shot there. 2 points for Ole. She's got them all so far, folks. 11 points there for the Titans. Playing with 2 fouls, though, again, has to be very careful on the defensive side of the court. Lady Cats push the ball around. Number 24, Jocelyn Simmons with a shot. Rebound by Burlingame. There by number, put back there by number 13, McKenna Lane. Rebound again by the Bearcats. Looks like number 1 with the rebound, Harper Seal. I think I called her Steele earlier, and I apologize. Harper Seal, who then travels. A couple of Lady Cats check in for the Burlingame. Looks like maybe number 11, Kara Ross. Number 5, Rylan Bowman. Pass inside to Emily Ludoff. She gets tangled up. We end up with 3 seconds in the lane called. So 3-second violation from Titans. Lady Cats with the ball, pushing it back up the floor. 11-4 here early in the second quarter. Titans lead. Playing pretty solid on the defensive side of the ball. The offensive side have had moments as we're tied up here. Jump ball's called. And the possession arrow is going to go in favor of the Titans. So Titans will take the ball here. 4:24 left in the second quarter, leading 11-4. Gunlock's going to take it up the floor. Looks like a set offense here. Passes into Old, top of the key. Little tangle up again. Good defense there by the Lady Cats. Pass inside to Ludoff. Old tries to take it up. It's tangled and draws the foul. Looks like the foul's on Lady Cats number 11, Kara Ross. Reaching over, caught her arm. So Old for the Titans, going to shoot 2. First shot is up and rims off the back of the rim. And Miley Patterson is going to check in, number 32 for the Titans for Durden True. 1 shot left here for Ole. She lines it up. Shot is up, making that one, extending that lead early. Ball tipped out of bounds. Looks like going to the Bearcats. Lady Cats. Again, I apologize. Lady Cats at number 24. Jocelyn Simmons with the shot. Puts it up again. Gets fouled. She'll go to the line for a couple of shots here. That foul's on number 11, Caitlin Wynn. That is her first. And the team's 5th here in the first half. So first free throws from Simmons is in. She's got one more here. Puts second free throw up. Spins around and falls in. Both points there. Cuts the lead in half to 12-6. Kennedy Gunlock takes it to the floor, draws the foul. Reaching foul looks like there from number 2. Looks like that's on Satzler. She's checked in the game for the Lady Cats. That's her first and the team's 4th. Gunlock drives, kicks it to Ludoff, who gets an opportunity, shoots. Just off the backboard, off the rim, but unfortunately right into number 2's hands. Throws the layup up, but misses the layup. Gunlock with the rebound. Kicks it to Old, pushes it back up the floor. Looks for an opportunity. We'll kick pass to Ludoff. Shot up, just rims in and out. Bearcats, Simmons with the rebound, pushes the ball back up the floor. Simmons Titans with a shot over the rim. Ludoff with the rebound. Just under 3 minutes to play. Titans are pushing it up the floor again. Looks like Ole was on the line when she took that ball away. Early indication was a point to White, but it looks like that ball is actually going to go to the Lady Cats. Just pointing the wrong direction. That happens sometimes. 12-6, just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Lady Cats push the ball back up the floor. Passing around, ended up with Simmons. And she puts a nice shot up for two to Jocelyn Simmons. Lead down to 4. They're going to have to end up defending her at that point if they're going to want to prevent that shot. She was wide open. Nobody playing defense there, as number 15, Nevaeh Kelly, is going to check into the game. And looks like she's coming in for Durgan True. 12-8, 2:25 left in the first half. Lady Cats with the ball, pushing it back up the floor. McKenna Lang with the ball ends up traveling, forcing a turnover to the Titans. Put the ball in quick, I'm sure, looking for an opportunity to try to get off this scoring skid or scoreless skid. Shot up by Ludoff, missed. Caitlin Wynn went up for the rebound, but looks like she got up on the back of her defender there. And shot up, rebound there by Wynn. Kicks it back out to Gunlock. He's going to push it back up the floor for the Titans. Under 2 minutes here in the first half. Little hook shot there up. It's kind of a fight for a rebound there between Wynn and Seal. Looks like it went off Seal's leg, so it's going to stay with the Titans. As number 31 for the Titans, Durgan True, checks into the game for number 15, Nevaeh Kelly. 12-8 here with 1:37 left. Inbound play here for the Titans. Trouble finding a player on the inbound. Lob pass, gets it over the top. Gunlock ends up with the ball, kicks it back to Ole, looking for somewhere to go. Defended well by number 24. Looks like a pass there off the leg of 24 for Lady Cats, so that'll stay with the Titans here. 1:22 left in the half. Inbound pass. All up. This is the shot. And looks like that's going to be a turnover on the rebound. Back over to the Lady Cats with 1:15 here left in the half. Titans looking to hang on here to a lead to go into halftime with. Get some good stuff going. Playing pretty solid defense, but however, just got beat to the basket there by number 24. Kennedy Gunlock did all she could to try to defend it. Ends up fouling Simmons for the Lady Cats. That's going to be Gunlock's second foul, team 7, so they're going to be in the bonus here. Second free throw looks like it's a lane violation on the shooter, so we're going to stay 12-8 with 1:05 in the first half. Lady Cats with a couple of fouls to give here, so they may play a little more aggressively on the defensive side of the court, as particularly on Ole, who has so far scored all 12 points for the Titans. Ends up with a good shot there, good look. Rebound there by Ludoff, puts it back up, a miss and a rebound. Kind of a scrum, under a minute left. Ole with another shot. Really pretty looking shot there from about 18 feet out. I'm not so sure that's the shot Coach O'Neill wants, but he will take it when it goes in. And then really good job there on defense with the steal. Ole pushing it back up the floor, looking for teammates, driving to the basket. Kind of puts a shot up, corkscrew shot. Rebound there by the Bearcats, Lady Cats as they take it back up the floor. Under 20 seconds left in the half. Shot by Seal. Rebound by Okay, 10.9 seconds, 14-8. Ball is going to stay with the Lady Cats as they look to one more opportunity to get the bucket here before halftime. Number 15, Nevaeh Kelly's going to check in, play defense. Coach O'Neill wants to avoid getting an easy foul on Ole before they go into the half. Miley Patterson also checks in for Caitlin Wynn. So we've got Catterson, True, Ludoff, Kelly, and Gunlock on the floor. Shot on the outside there. Burlingame, and a nice rebound there by Gunlock. Travels with the basketball. Unfortunately, going to turn that ball back over to the Lady Cats with 5.8 in the half. As the Lady Cats set for an inbound play here. It's 14-8. Favor of your Titans. Pass to Seal. It's back on the floor, kind of a scrum there. Batted out of bounds. And that is going to do it for the first half. No basket there for the Lady Cats. Titans hang on with some tough defense there right before the half. So we're going to go into halftime with a score of 14-8 in favor of the Titans. Okay. All right, looks like halftime is going to be 10 minutes long. Before I take a little break, I again want to remind everybody this is our first broadcast of the year, so if you guys have any feedback, I know you might be tired of hearing me say it, but we'd love to hear from you guys. Our email address for our YouTube channel is sccsports@usd245ks.org. Again, any feedback you've got, good or bad, we would love to hear it. sccsports@usd245ks.org. Titans leading 14-8 going into the second half here. Hard-fought first half, a lot of defensive battles going on. Some really good things on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. Ole kind of with the highlight in the first half, 14 points for the Titans. That's all of them. Going to need to get her teammates involved. Some of those shots are going to need to fall if they're going to want to hold on to this 6-point advantage going into the second half. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes. There's about 8:30 left on the clock here at halftime. Feel free to join us. We look forward to the second half of basketball here in Leroy at Southern Coffee County Middle School. All right, we are back here in Leroy at Southern Coffee County Middle School. There's about 1 minute left here at halftime. Both teams are out on the floor warming up. We'll get ready to bring you some action from the second half. Like I said, good first half from both teams there, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. Lady Cats forcing a lot of turnovers, a lot of jump balls on their side. Unfortunately, they're not getting some of their shots to drop. So we flip directions here. Let's see if that changes their fortune. Obviously, the Titans want to continue to play good defense here on their end. Again, I think they're going to need to get some players involved other than Ole. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments both coaches drew up here as we move forward. Okay, looks like Lady Cats take the ball inbound and they push the ball up and got an out-of-bounds play here early on. A little tie up there between number 13, McKenna Lang, and then number 22, Kennedy Gunlock. That possession arrow will be in favor of the Titans as we're just getting underway here in the third quarter. 14-8 Titans. Carly Ole. Ball's tipped out of bounds, but it looks like it tipped off of Ole's finger last. So going to be a turnover there for the Titans again. More solid defense for the Lady Cats. They're going to have to find a way to get around that. 14 points probably isn't going to be enough for this game. Simmons works her way around the floor. Gets a pass over to Seal. Kicks around, puts a shot up off the backboard, kind of rims around. Ludoff with the rebound, though. Tough shot, just didn't fall for Simmons. Ole for the Titans, push the ball back up the floor, ends up with a double team. Nice move, kind of Euro step that. Forced the Lady Cat defender, looks like that's number 13, McKenna Lang, with foul. Ole's going to go to the line for 2. So that's Lang's first foul. That's looks like we've got an injury here for Ole on her left hand. Maybe a cut or a fingernail. They're going to try to get worked on. Looks like Coach O'Neill taking a timeout there to get Ole back on the floor. Otherwise, she'd have to be removed and a shooter would be selected. So in order to get Ole to the line to shoot those free throws, he's going to call a timeout there. Just 30-second timeout. They're going to continue to get her bandaged up here. So both teams are going to line up as Ole will get ready to shoot 2. Looks fortunately like the injury occurred on her non-shooting hand. She's a right-handed shooter, so may have gotten away with one there. She's going to have to try to shoot with tape on her finger. Misses the first free throw, though. So the score remains 14-8 as Durgan Shrew checks into the game for Nevaeh Kelly for the Titans. Second free throw is up and good by Ole. A little pressure here from the Titans, a little half-court pressure. Good job by Kennedy Gunlock forcing the turnover to Ole. Okay. Works the ball back up the floor. Ole kind of around the court. And Simmons for the Lady Cats knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Titans ball. She's done a really nice job sealing off that bottom part of the lane. Keeps that dribble from getting under the basket. Like I said, going to need to get some other people involved when she gets into those situations. Ole's going to need to do a lob pass there to Gunlock. Kicks it back. Puts a shot up off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim. And number 2, Satzler with the rebound. taking it up the floor, uncontested free throw, but just short, rims it in and out, turns the ball back over to the Titans. 4.5 left here in the third quarter. Ole with a shot. Number 11 for the Lady Cats, Kara Ross, with a really nice block, and actually ends up pushing the ball off of Ole's knee out of bounds. Lady Cats are going to take over possession. Ross with the shot, misses a shot, but does draw a foul. Looks like that's going to maybe be on 24 to Ludolf. Is indeed. That is her first. It's also the Titans' first in the second half. So Ross will shoot 2 free throws here. And this is that first one. Does have the second. She was shooting. Shot is up. And good there on the second one for Ross. 15-9. Titans. Ole bring the ball back up the floor. Looks to move left. A couple of defenders there. Again, tries to work around number 24, Simmons, who seals off that lane. Outlet pass to Gumlock. Ole open, but rushes the shot just a little bit too hard there with the shot. Rebound by the Lady Cats. Number 13 takes it up the floor, Lang. Unfortunately, she travels when she tries to come to a stop. It's going to be a turnover, give the ball back to the Titans. Looks like number 23, Cadence Richmond, checking in for the Lady Cats. As Satzler looks like she's taking the seat, getting a breather here. Pass into Ludolf. Double team there. Finds an outlet. Gumlock gets an open shot. Puts it off the glass. But just misses. Durgan with the rebound. Kicks it back around. Good ball movement by the Titans. Kick into Ludolf. Really well defended there. Rebound. And a block. A lot of missed opportunities there for the Titans. They're going to look back at this one and wish they'd have had that possession back. Good pick there by Ole. Takes it back on the floor. 4 defenders, kind of splits them. Oh, in and out on the bucket, but a rebound by Ludolf and a foul called on the floor. Looks like that's going to be on number 11, Kara Ross. It is indeed. That is her second foul. Team's second in the second half, so Titans with the inbound play here. Get some action moving. Deflected out of bounds. Looks like off the hands of Ole, so the ball will go to the Lady Cats as number 13, McKenna Lang, pushes the ball back up the floor to 23, Richmond. Shot and a rebound with a putback. Kind of ball bounces around, ultimately ends up in Carly Ole's hand. She pushes the ball back up the floor. Lots of defenders with a really impressive hook shot there. Drops 2 more in for Ole. Looks like she deflected the pass. Manages to pick up the tape from her injury, but then dishes the ball out of bounds. I think she might have been a little distracted with what to do with the tape that had fallen on the floor. But looks like they've got it all worked out. She's still on the floor as the Lady Cats take the ball up after that turnover. 2 minutes left in the in the third quarter. 17-9 in favor of the Titans. Playing zone defense. Ole reaches across there, picks up a foul. That's her third. Team's second in the second half. She's not very happy with herself on that one. Inbound pass there to Lang. Puts up a shot from about 18 feet out. Really nice shot there by Lang for 2. Gets the Lady Cats into double digits, 17-11, with 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Gumlock puts the ball up. Ludolf with the shot, just can't quite get that shot to fall. Been in position, good defense there break there. Ole thought she had defensive position. Couldn't maintain it. Ends up fouling her 4th. Team's 3rd in the second half. Two free throws here. Simmons makes the first. Ole's going to have to go to the seat as Durgan True checks in. Had a violation, shooting violation here. Looks like one of the players on the outside. Not sure what the call was with that, but either way, the ball's turned over to the Titans. And Gunlock takes it up the floor. They're going to have to find a way to generate some offense here with 1 minute and 26 seconds. Because right now, jump ball there. Possession is going to go in favor of the Lady Cats. 17-12, minute 19 left. But as I was saying, their scorer is on the bench right now, so the Titans are going to have to find a way to generate some offense. Get a couple of buckets here while she's sitting on the bench because they need to eat some minutes up here before Ole gets back into the game playing with 4 fouls. Let's see what they can come up with here as Gunlock takes the ball up the floor. Looks for an opportunity. Looks like she's pinned into the corner. She's got to move it out. She does. Kicks the ball over to True. Through the hands. Effort there by Nevaeh Kelly. Runs by it. Lady Cats have numbers. Little shot there off the rim. Back into True's hands. Covers it up. A couple of players. 30 seconds here left in the first half. Gunlock taking it back into the corner. Ludolph's getting double teamed. She's going to have to work it back if she's going to want to have some success with that. Kicks it over to Wynn. Defense collapse, pushes it back up. Number 5 for Burlingame. Bowman walked before she got that shot up, so 14.9 seconds left. Trying to generate a little offense here. Looks like Ole's going to check into the game. Gunlock to the inbound. Looks like Gunlock kind of lost what she was doing and stepped over the boundary line on the inbound play. So that's going to be a turnover to the Titans. Ole will quickly come off the floor so as not to pick up that 5th foul here with 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Kick out to number 5. Bowman over to Simmons, but a foul called here. As it looks like that's going to go on Gunlock. A little reach-in foul. Indeed it is. It's her 3rd, team's 4th. Ludolph with the ball. Gets the layup, but misses the layup, but draws the foul. Fouls on number 13 for Lady Cats, McKenna Lang. That is her 3rd, and the team's 3rd in this half. So Ludolph will shoot 2 from the line. She gets ready for the first one. Missed the first free throw, and Miley Patterson, number 32 for the Titans, and Allie Satzler, number 2 for the Lady Cats, are going to check in as Durgan True and McKenna Lang check out. 6.4 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 17-12 Titans. Second free throw from Ludolph misses. Looks like it didn't catch the backboard. That's a violation, so it'll be Burlingame's ball out of bounds. Ludolph with the pressure on the inbound play, forcing him to take it up the court. And a travel is called on number 5, Bowman. So that is going to turn the ball over with 4 seconds back over to the Titans. Ole's going to check in for Kelly. And Addison Everhart, number 45, is going to check in for Bowman on the defensive side for the Lady Cats. So the Titans look to get an inbound play and a quick shot here. Good deflection. And they'll cover it up, and that will end the third quarter. So we've gotten through 3 quarters of action here in Leroy at Southern Coffee County Middle School. And as we finish 3 quarters, score is 17, Titans 17, Lady Cats 12. So very close game here going into the last 6 minutes. Story of the night is a lot of defense from both sides. Carly Ohl for the Titans. Really the major offensive weapon for the Titans, has all 17 points at this time. But has managed to rack up 4 fouls in the process. So she is going to be playing limited minutes, and her effectiveness may be limited by those fouls here as we enter into the fourth quarter. Before we start the fourth quarter, again, I'd like to remind you this is our first broadcast. If there's any information that you guys have for us or any feedback you have, we'd love to hear from you. You guys can drop a comment in the live chat. I unfortunately can't see that until we get to certain breaks in the game, but I can look at them after we're done. Again, email's a great way to reach us, scccsports@usd245ks.org. We'd love to hear from you guys on that. But anyway, you can get some information to us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be broadcasting from there all season long, including our high school games. And if you're a visiting team from Burlingame, we'd love a subscription too. If we can get enough subscriptions, that gives us some more flexibility with our YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button. Leave us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you guys. So we're taking off here, fourth quarter, 6 minutes left in the game. Titans are going to start with the ball leading 17-12. Ohl's going to push it. Kicks over to Gunlock. Looks for an opening. Very tight defense there by number 24, Jocelyn Simmons for the Lady Cats. Draws the foul, though. That is going to be her second. The team's fourth in this half. So it looks like the Titans have another inbound play. Kicked inbound to Ohl. Looks taken around the floor. Kind of a screen set there by Caitlin Wynn. Pass to Ludoff. Can't handle it. Tries to kick it back in, but is stepped on the line. That is going to be a turnover. Back over to the Lady Cats. Lady Cats with the inbound. Simmons takes it back over the floor. Covered by Gunlock. Doubled up by Ohl. She reaches the three-point line. Drive in there by number 1, Seal, and there was not a defender in sight. She had a free layup there. That backside didn't close down on that play, so closes that lead to 17-14. It's very aggressive on both ends there. Number 24, Jocelyn Simmons, and number 23, Carly Ohl. Both players need to be careful there, particularly Ohl, because she's got 4 fouls. If they call that on her, that's going to that will take her out of the game. So here we are at the 5-minute 11-second mark, and looks like number 13, McKenna Lang, is going to check in for number 24. Drew 2 quick fouls there and now has 4 as well. So Ohl and Simmons, who have been battling all night, both with 4 fouls. Ohl on the floor. Simmons, for the time being, is off the floor. But I don't imagine she'll be there for long, the way that this half is played out. The shot is missed, but it's tipped off of Ludoff's hands out of bounds. So we'll stay with the Lady Cats here. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Pass inside. Burlingame kind of works the ball around the floor. Does a nice job moving it around. Puts up the shot. Untouched. out of bounds. Looks like that's going back to the Titans. 4:35 left in the game. Oh, takes it back on the floor, weaves between defenders, ends up setting her feet, puts a shot up, misses. Good rebound by Ludoff. Kick. Got a 15-footer by Ole. And she's been tough in that spot all night. Ends up draining that one for 2 points. 19-14. Pass into Ross. Ross can't handle it, goes out of bounds. Tough spot for the inbound, though. Lady Cats decide to apply some pressure. Okay, looks like Durgan True, number 31, is checking in for Molly Patterson, and then Jocelyn Simmons for the Lady Cats has checked into the game as well, playing with those 4 fouls, so she'll have to be very careful defensively if she's going to stay in this game. Still lots of time left. Draws steals the ball, gets an easy layup, but puts it a little too firm off the basket. Win with the rebound and promptly turns it over. Kind of a ball's kind of pinballing around in there. Ends up coming out to Satzler from Lady Cats. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. 19-14. Lang with it. 15-footer in and out. Good rebound there by Ross, who gets fouled on the putback. She's going to be shooting a couple here. That foul's on Ludoff. That's her second and the team's 5th. 2 shots here for Ross with 3:27 left. Puts the first one in. If she can get another one, it's a 1-possession game. She'll certainly put some pressure on the Titans here on the offensive side. Basket is good. Unfortunately, it looks like a lane violation. She entered in to the lane before the basket was in, before the ball was in, so that's going to wave off that basket. Still 2-possession game, 3:27 left. Titans leading 19-15. Ole bringing it up the floor, covered by Satzler. Loses control for a second, ends up getting it, takes it to the corner, stumble, kick back, and a save. And a 3-second call on the backside goes against Caitlin Wynn. 3 seconds in the lane called there. Coach O'Neill's not real happy with that call from the backside official. Shots up from way out, untouched. Looks like that's going to go back to the Titans. Under 3 here to play. Gunlock to inbound the ball here. Set the screen, kick to Ludoff. Just having trouble clearing the space there to get a clean look on that shot. Burlingame takes the ball back up the floor. Tipped out of bounds on the missed shot. So the ball will stay with the Lady Cats. And Vea Kelly is going to check in for Carly Ole. I think we're looking at it. Not one to pick up a cheap foul here. Give her a chance to catch her breath. Gonna need to really tighten down here. Number 2, it's a shot. Kelly with the rebound. We then end up with a tie up there. Possession arrow is going to go back to the Lady Cats, so 2:30 left here in the game, 19-15. Lady Cats with an inbound play again. Simmons with the pitch to Lang, puts up the shot for about 15, misses, but a rebound and another tie-up. Jump ball called. This time it'll go to the Titans, and Ole is going to check in. Ole's going to check into the game for Kelly, and looks like also inbound the ball here. Unfortunately, we don't have a clock here, but I'll try to keep you updated as this game winds down, especially as close as it is. We're just over 2 minutes left here in the game. So the Titans turn it over. The Lady Cats have numbers, and and a foul is called, looks like on number 11, Caitlin Wynn, as the Lady Cats number 24, Jocelyn Simmons, driving to the lane, so she's going to shoot 2 here. She puts the first one in. This is the second. A rebound there by the Lady Cats. And a miss on the shot. Looks like it's going to go to White on the tip out. 1 possession game here, under 2 minutes. 19-16 in favor of the Titans. Gunlock tries to set a screen. Old takes it down to the right corner. Throws it into a double team. And I tell you what, Titans got a break there. She threw that directly into a double team. And I think that's what Coach O'Neill is going to address here with the timeout. He takes the timeout here, full timeout. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining in the game, 19-16. Titans with the ball. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just about 30 seconds. All right, we are back. 19-16 with 1:45 left in the game. Titans inbounding in play here, coming out of that timeout. I think Coach O'Neill really wanted to address not throwing it into a double team here. See what inbound play they've got set up here. Carleo looking for somewhere to take it. Nowhere to take the inbound pass. That is going to be a 5-second violation. Turning the ball back over to the Lady Cats here, 1 possession game. Jocelyn Simmons takes the ball back up the floor here for the Lady Cats. As they move it around, look for an opportunity to get the ball in. Big thing here, I think, is going to be all with the steal there. She's going to push the ball up the floor. We'll see if she decides to push it faster. Takes it, puts the shot up and misses, but is fouled in the process. It's a nice job by Ole. Fouls on number 1, Harper Seal. That's her, that's on number 2, Allie Satzler. That's her first. That's the team's 7th, but it won't matter on this one because she's going to shoot 2 anyways. First shot rims in and out, and it looks like timeout's going to be taken by the Titans. He's going to go with a 30-second timeout. So when we come out of this timeout, Ole's going to shoot 1 more free throw with just over a minute left in the game. I think what Coach O'Neill's discussing here is what he wants them to do if he makes the shot, or if she makes the shot, and also what they want to do if she misses the shot, because it is a 1-possession game right now. Big free throw here. But he wants to make sure his troops know exactly what their responsibility is coming out of this timeout on the free throw. So he's got Caitlin Wynn, Durgan True playing in the lane. Emily Ludoff, Kennedy Gunlock playing back. Lady Cats have Harper Seal, Kara Ross, Allie Satzler, McKenna Lang, and Simmons. Ole with the missed shot and the rebound. Puts the secondary shot up. Looks like Satzler with takes it in and drops a layup in to bring it to a 1-point game. As the Titans take the ball back up the floor. Ole driving it into the corner. Looks to change directions. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Gets pushed. Double team's drawn. Outlet pass back over to 24. Off of 24's Jocelyn Simmons' leg, so it's going to go to White. Under 1 minute, 1 point game. And a timeout taken by the Lady Cats, 19-18, 54.2 seconds left in the game. It'll be Titans ball coming out. 30-second timeout. Nice job by Ole trying to get the rebound and put back. Tough break there on the open layup. She just kind of got out away from the Titans and outran them down the floor. So, but as Coach O'Neill, I'm sure, is telling them, is, hey, guys, we're playing with the lead here. We got the ball, so we got to be smart with it, look for an opportunity to shoot. And if we don't have an opportunity to get a good shot, make them foul us, okay? There's not a shot clock here. So if we get our shot, let's put it in. But if not, let's make them work on the defensive side of the basketball. So, again, 19-18, 54.2. Big inbound play coming up here. Ludoff to inbound it. They're going to leave her uncovered, so they got an extra person. Kicks over to Carly Ole. Takes it into the corner. There's 3 defenders there. Ole kind of pressured there. And Ludoff is under the basket. Really nowhere to go. So, timeout taken there by Coach O'Neill, and that is his 4th timeout. So he has 1 left. It is a full timeout, so we will take a quick break and come back here in about 30 seconds. Okay, we are back as we come out of this timeout. Again, 19-18 for the Titans with the lead right now. 46.1 seconds left. And an inbound play coming from under the basket. Ludoff with the inbound. As the Titans look to run some set play here. They screen Carly free. She's kind of down in the corner. Gets a shot up. Looks like maybe a deflection. And a travel called on Durgan True. She kind of went up and changed her mind about the shot. Ended up deciding not to shoot it. And came back down, so that's the travel. So 40 seconds left. Titans going to have to play some defense here. They're looking to meet Jocelyn Simmons. She gets a screen, gets a shot, puts it up. Rebound. Rebound there. Another shot and drops. 25 seconds left. As the Lady Cats take their first lead since early in the that's a foul called, and it is a block, it looks like. 18.3. It is a foul on, looks like maybe number 2, Sattler. Titans are in the 1-and-1, so they're in the bonus. So they're going to have a 1-and-1 shot here. Ole has about 50% from the line today. Big free throw coming up here. And a miss. And a rebound. Number 2 takes it up the floor. Foul on the play. Lady Cats are going to lead off with the foul there. Okay, but they are in the bonus, so it's going to be 1-and-1 here now for the Lady Cats as well. So the Titans will need to rebound, push the ball back up the floor, try to get an opportunity to score and tie or win this game. The shot is in, good. Correct that score, I apologize. It is 21-19. 1 shot remaining here. Either way, it's a 1-possession game, so the Titans will have an opportunity to come down with 12 seconds here. Second shot is up, miss, and a rebound to Ole, who pushes it down the floor, 10 seconds remaining. She gets and a foul and a miss. Ole kind of came down tenderly on that. She's going to have 2 shots here. 5.2 seconds remaining. That foul is on number 13, McKenna Lang. 2 shots here for Ole. First one in and out. So it's a one shot with 2 points in the game here. Second shot is up and good. Timeout there by O'Neal, Coach O'Neal, with 4.1 seconds remaining in the game. That is a full timeout. So those of you just joining us, maybe you're ready for the boys game. We've still got a lot of action left here in the girls game. It is 21-20. Lady Cats with 4.1 seconds left in the game. Lady Cats have the ball on an inbound here. In a defensive battle, the Lady Cats have come up with some big shots here late that have put this game in jeopardy for the Titans, who have led for most of the actual contest. So what I think Coach O'Neal's probably going over with his players is they're going to need to get a quick foul on the inbound because it is still a 1-and-1, and at that point he's going to have to look for a miss and a quick push back up the floor. Obviously try to steal that inbound if you can, but if you can't steal the inbound, we got to get a quick foul and try to go down and see what happens on the other end of the floor. So for the Titans, we've got on the floor, we've got Kelly, Gunlock, Ole, Ludolph, and Wynn. And Simmons looks like she is going to be inbounding the ball, throws it deep, and Ole with the lob just falls short, and that is going to do it for this contest. With a final score today of Burlingame 21, Southern Coffee County 20, in what was a hard-fought defensive battle for both sides. Lady Cats came up with a few more shots at the end than the Titans did. But I think when the Titans look back at this game, they're going to ask themselves what they could have done differently on the offensive side of the basketball or the floor. They played really pretty solid defense, but on the offensive side, became one-dimensional at times. So there's still, the good thing for Coach O'Neal and the Lady Titans is there's still a lot of season left to go, and they can learn a lot from taking a loss like that, as heartbreaking as it is for those girls. So congratulations to the Burlingame Lady Cats. Hard-fought game for both sides, and we've got, looks like, just under 10 minutes before the boys game will start. So with that, I'm going to take a break here at Southern Coffee County Middle School, and we will be back with starting lineups for the evening contest. Okay, we are back here at Southern Coffee County Middle School in Leroy, where we are getting ready for the boys varsity game tonight between the visiting Bearcats from Burlingame and your Southern Coffee County Titans. Starting lineups for the evening. First for the visiting Bearcats, number 2, J.D. Tyson. Number 10, Timmy Roberts. Number 12, Dane Winters. Number 23, Drake Skirvin. And number 33, who I've been told is actually Devin Jones, for the Bearcats. So they're coached by Austin Masters and assisted by John Zwink. I do want to make a quick correction for the starting lineups for the Titans. Apparently, earlier, Austin Marriott was the individual who's number 30 for the Bearcats. So I apologize. I saw that in the chat when I was looking between games. So if he comes into this game, I'll be happy. I'll make sure to get that corrected for you from here moving forward. So again, I apologize. Okay, so we are getting started here, and we're 5:37 and then left in the first quarter, and it looks like the Bearcats scored quick right off the bat and are up 2-0. And then steal that one with a quick steal and 2 more points. I'm going to go ahead and get the starting lineup here as John Rolfe takes the ball up the floor. Starters for the Titans tonight is number 11, Trey Wynn. Number 20, John Rolfe. Number 21, Isaac Higdon. Number 22, Seth Gluey. And number 23, Cyrus Nichols. So that's our starting lineup there on the for the Titans as we kick off this boys varsity game tonight. Steal there by number 12, Dane Winters, but took a couple extra steps there before he got started with that pass. So turnover on a traveling call, and the Titans will inbound the ball. So, okay, looks like there's just a warning there on number 10 for Burlingame, Timmy Roberts. Well, we do have a restraining line here at Southern Coffee County, so they have to play the restraining line, and I believe he jumped over it. However, turnover on the inbound play, a little left-handed layup there for number 2, J.D. Tyson. Gives the Bearcats an early 6-0 lead here in the contest. Pass there from Trey Wynn to John Rolfe, a little bit too high, out of bounds. So that's going to go back to the Bearcats here early in the first quarter. Pass over to move the ball around. Ends up there for number 33, which is Devin Jones. If I've gotten that correct. If I haven't, please let me know in the comments. I think I got it right now. Little inbound play there. Bounce pass to Drake Skirvin. He puts it up for 2 points there. So 8-0 here, Bearcats early. Moving the ball around well against the Titans. Spread the floor. Little outlet pass. And a left-handed put up there for number 2, J.D. Tyson. Gets 2 more there. Titans turn it over. J.D. Tyson with a right-handed layup this time. Puts it in, makes it 12-0. So tough opening couple of minutes here for the Titans as they are trying to move up the floor. And it looks like head coach Matt Thompson's going to send Lane Brooks here to the scorer's table to try to check in. Little half-court press. A steal. A little steal there from number 2, J.D. Tyson. Trey Wynn tries to get the ball back, and the ball ends up out of bounds, goes in favor of the Titans. So as we approach the midway point here in the first quarter, turn the ball over there by Lane Brooks, and quick foul. So So that is his first. That is the team's second. Looks like I maybe missed one earlier. Inbound pass to number 12, Dane Winters. Takes it, finishes with the right hand. Rolf chucks a three up there. Isaac Higdon with the attempt at the rebound. Can't quite get a handle on it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Bearcats there. So 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Bearcats are going to take the ball back up the floor. Dane Winters takes it up across the half court, kicks it over. Looks for his man down low. Can't quite handle it, ends up kicking it back out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Titans. Inbound. Lane Brooks takes it up, runs into a double team at midcourt. Looks for an outlet, ends up Winters takes the ball up, runs a set play, kicks it back over, goes back inside. Number 33, Devin Jones, misses a shot. Rebound there, Cyrus Nickel, and then a reach over the back there by Burlingame's number 23, Drake Skirvin. Pass to John Rolfe. Throws up a two from deep on the rebound. Kind of pushes it down the floor. Misses the free throw. However, Burlingame gets the rebound. Three-pointer up, missed. Cyrus Nickel with the rebound there. Works his way back up the floor. John Rolfe runs into that double team at midcourt. Pass over to Cyrus Nickel. Puts shot up. Shot is blocked out of bounds. So the Titans are going to retain possession here with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. See what inbound play they've got here. Seth Bluey with the pass, intercepted there by Winters. Takes it down, finishes strong to the basket. Can't quite come up with it. And timeout taken here by the Bearcats. Okay, looks like it is going to be a full timeout. 1:51 left in the first quarter. The score is Burlingame 16, Titans 0. Again, full timeout, so we'll take a quick break and come back in about 30 seconds. And we are back here at Southern Coffee County. We've got the Burlingame Bearcats leading the Titans 16-0. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Ball movement, three-pointer up there from Winters and is good. Brooks shoots a three, misses. Rebound there by number 2. J.D. Tyson kicks it over to Winters. Winters with the right-handed layup, finishes to the basket. 21-0 here As the final ticks on the clock here, last minute of play in the first quarter. Pass there from Brooks to sorry, I had a mind break. Trey Wynn intercepted there by the Bearcats. And again, Tim Roberts with the steal, finishes to the basket. We now reach the under 1 minute point. Okay, Trey Wynn with the pass. Left-handed finish there for Winners. It's going to make it 27-0 Burlingame. About 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Titans going to push the ball up. Again, Brooks is met with a double-team trap midcourt. Can't quite handle it. We end up with a tie-up type situation. We get a jump ball. I'm not really sure how somebody's foot is possession, but that's what the ruling was by the official. So 13 seconds, the Titans are going to maintain possession to try to put some points on the board here with one last shot here prior to halftime. Inbound, Trey Wynn loses the handle, hits off his foot, goes out of bounds. That's going to go back to the Bearcats. 10.9 here, first quarter. So push it up, kick back in with the screen. Little mishandle there by the Bearcats. Three-pointer up. Okay, foul called there right as the clock expires, so both teams will go to their dugout, wrong sport, go to their respective benches, and winners will shoot 3 points, 3 free throws. Makes the second. By the way, that foul was on Trey Wynn. I believe that is his first and the team's third. So that'll wrap up the first quarter. Scores Burlingame 28, Titans 0. Titans really struggling with the speed of the Bearcats. Bearcats doing a nice job moving the ball up and down the floor, stepping into the passing lanes. Several turnovers there on the when the Titans would get past the midcourt trap. However, the second pass out of that was where they are getting that ball intercepted. So they're going to have to come up with something to counter that pass, whether it's get a second guy open, become a little more active down low. I'm sure that's what they're addressing here as we go into the second quarter. Stepping away from the game for a second, again, this is our first broadcast of the year. This is the first, if you're just now joining us. So if you have any feedback for us, please drop a comment in the live chat. Send an email. Our email is sccsports@usd245ks.org. Love to hear from you there. Any feedback you have, good or bad. Otherwise, please let us know. Like I said, also please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'll let you know whenever we've got action live, including the high school games, which will be good. Yeah, so please subscribe. Even if you are with Burlingame and you're just watching because your team is playing tonight, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to our page. One of the things we've been encouraging some schools to do using some social media is to subscribe to all their pages, as we have a foul there on the floor. Good job stepping in there by John Rolfe for the Titans, but he just got the body in there on number 33, Devin Jones. Prevented the score, but he's going to put him on the line for two. That's John Rolfe's first. Team's third in the first half First free throw there from number 33. It's no good. Seth Gluey checks in for Cyrus Nickel. Got one more free throw here coming from Jones from Burlingame. Shot is up. Kind of get caught up in the mix there. And number 23 for Burlingame, Drake Skirvin, ends up coming out with the ball. Pass back into Jones, puts it up, this time into the body. That one looks like it's going to be on Lane Brooks for the Titans. That's going to be his second, team's fourth here in the half. 2 shots here for Devin Jones. First one just off the back of the rim and out. Score 32-0, 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half for the Bearcats. Second shot from Jones. He lines it up, puts a shot up. Just off the front of the rim. This time the Titans come down with a rebound. John Rolfe pushes it back up the floor. Isaac Higdon cut off there by number 12. All out of bounds. Looks like that one's going back to the Bearcats off of Higdon's foot. So inbound play here as the Titans set up defensively. Trey Wynn tries to step in and take that. 3-point shot up there by J.D. Tyson for the Bearcats and is good. Kind of rattles in there. Lane Brooks puts a 3 up for the Titans as well. Misses, and the rebound goes back to the Bearcats, who reset. They reset their offense here. Moves the ball around. Number 12, Winters with a shot. Too hard on the other side. Skirvin with the rebound. Gluey goes up and takes it away. We work back down the floor. Wynn with the in pass to Rolfe, but immediately covered up by 3 defenders. Can't quite get a shot off. Ends up retaining possession on the ball out of bounds. Titans with an inbound play. Kicks over to Higdon. Works back to his left. And a little scrum there as the Bearcats, number 12, Dane Winters, comes out with it. Pushes it back up the floor. Okay, number 2, J.D. Tyson with another 3. Somebody's going to have to step out and try to get a hand in that young man's face, or he's going to keep putting that in, it looks like. He likes shooting from that spot. He's had 2 really nice shots from there, so we'll see what the Titans do to adjust. Good job there stepping in by Seth Gluey on number 33, Devin Jones. But Jones with a strong finish off the glass and puts it in for 2, making it 40 points for Burlingame at this point. Like I said, speed and size there for Burlingame is causing them, the Titans, some problems. But they continue to try to play hard on the defensive side. As looks like Isaac Higdon kind of drives the basket and forces a foul on Tim Roberts. That's his first of the half. That's the Bearcats' second foul. So Higdon on the line. He's going to shoot 2 here. First one up just off the glass with a miss. Looks like number 14, Riley Mayer, number 23, Cyrus Nickel checking into the game. Correction, just 23, Cyrus Nickel. Looks like Riley Mayer is going to be for the shooter, so he's going to have to wait until we finish the free throws. Lane violation there by number 11, Trey Wynn. He came into the circle before the shot was off, so he lane violation, so no free throw attempt there. But Riley Mayer does check into the game for Higdon, so Titans are looking, if you're wondering what that roster's looking like at the moment, it's Brooks, Wynn, shot there by Winters, miss, and out of bounds. So we've got Brooks, Wynn, Mayer, Gluey, and Nickel there for the Titans. Louis tries a shot, but right into the hands of the defender. Bearcats work back up the floor. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Bearcats move the ball around the floor. Shot, no good. Riley Mayer with the rebound. And the Titans are going to work back down the floor here. Going to move the ball around. Active defense there. Okay, looks like 21 Higdon and 20 Rolfe are going to check in as Brooks and Wynn are going to take a seat here. So a couple of changes there on the for the Titans. 2 minutes left in the first half, 40 to nothing for the Bearcats right now. Titans looking to get something going offensively. Had a shot, just deflected and recovered by the Bearcats. And then kind of a circus stop and shot for the for number 2, J.D. Tyson for the Bearcats, but he sinks it in, gets 2 more points. Titans recover there. Okay, Titans recover there. Okay, 1:35 left in the half. Looks like the Bearcats are going to send in another unit of players, so I'll try to get those 2 guys. Looks like number 3, Liam Van Druff. Number 5, Wyatt Slade. Number 20, Kason Hollowell. Number 21, Austin Eacham. And number 30, Austin Marriott. Hopefully I got that one right this time, as we get a shot and some points there. I believe that was by Mr. Marriott. So I got that young man's name right this time around. Hopefully. If I didn't, Mom, Dad, if you're out there, my apologies. Let me know. See what I can do in the second half. Maybe make it a little better. Okay, missed pass there by the Titans. Couldn't quite handle it. Boundary play here. Back to the Bearcats. So 1:05 left in the first half, 44 to nothing at this point. Titans looking to see if they can force a turnover, get the ball back, and maybe get some points going into halftime. Got some feel-good stuff, because halves like these could be tough to stomach. But another shot there by Marriott for 2. So in a timeout taken, 30-second timeout taken there by 30-second timeout taken there by Mr. Masters and the Bearcats. Just 30-second timeout, so we'll hang right here. Again, I believe it's white ball. I believe it is Titans ball coming out here. So it will be, yes it is. So hopefully they can put something together here right before halftime. We're under a minute left to go. Give them something very positive to take into the locker room. And a tough half for the Titans against the undefeated Bearcats. 3-pointer there by Rolfe, up off the rim. Rebound there by Carter Gibson, who checked into the game coming out of that timeout. 35 seconds left in the first half. And drive through the lane. Looks like a foul there by John Rolfe. That is his 3rd. That is the team's, and I am way off here, that is the team's 7th foul of the first half. So we're going to be shooting 1-on-1 here on the bonus. 28.8 seconds left, 46-0 Bearcats. 1-on-1 here on the free throws for number 20, Kason Hollowell. Front end is up. And a miss. Some confusion there, and Louis steps in. And I think he was confused as to what was going on there, but what ends up happening is Louis gets a foul called, so that is his 2nd. The team's 8, so we go back to the line. Hollowell goes back to the line for a 1-and-1. So if we have a miss, those of you at home, that is a live ball. That is why there was a foul called on the miss. Hollowell shots up. Now we've got a lane violation. So some mistakes being made here in the closing seconds of the first half, but Titans still with a chance here. 27 seconds left here to put some points on the board before we go into halftime. Lane Brooks over to Cyrus Nickel. Kicks back to Brooks. Lobs it in. Mayer with the rebound. Dumps in a little two-point bucket over the head of the defender. So 10 seconds left. Titans hoping not to foul. Get a tie up there. Okay, tie up. 5.2 seconds left. Big deep three. And that will do it for the half. All right, so it looks like we're going to have a 5-minute halftime here. So I am going to take a brief break, and I will come back with you here in just a couple of minutes. Again, you are watching middle school basketball here at Southern Coffee County Middle School with the Burlingame Bearcats leading 46-2 at half. All right, we are back here. Southern Coffee County Middle School. We're getting ready to start the second half. Those of you who maybe logged out of YouTube and came back, you'll see that I actually fixed the title. We are watching SCCMS versus Burlingame. Probably need to reverse that, actually, Burlingame versus SCCMS. But as you're probably fully aware, we're not watching the pep rally from today. So I apologize. Yes, I see that there for somebody commented on that. I don't think I have that particular one go on mine. Have to refresh that or something. So I apologize for that. Thank you for the feedback on that. We'll try to get that corrected there in the future so we don't have that confusion. Yeah, probably you're trying to figure out what kind of pep assembly we were having here, but all the same, we are rolling here in the second half, 46-2 Bearcats. On the floor for the Titans, looks like we've got Rolf, Wynn, Nickel, Bluey, and Higdon. On the flip side for the Bearcats, we look like we're running with the initial starting five, which were Tyson, Roberts, Winters, Skirvin, and Jones. All right, as the Bearcats take it in. Jones with a nice secondary pass over to Skirvin, who finishes the play for 2 points. Okay, and the Titans looks like they're taking it back up the floor. Inlet pass to Gluey, tries to put it back on the floor, and is fouled by Burlingame number 33, Devin Jones. So that's his first, and also the first of the half for the Bearcats. Inbound play to the Titans. Rolf looking for somebody to get open, finds Wynn in the corner, kicks it back over, stolen away there by number 12 for the Bearcats, Dane Winters. Pushes the ball back up the floor to Roberts, kicks another outlet pass over to Tyson, puts up a three-pointer, and just short but recovered. Little scrum in there. Nobody's come up with it just yet. And a nice play there by number 23, Skirvin. Kicks it back out to Roberts for an extra possession there for the Bearcats. And Winters pulls up about 8-footer, finishes the play there for the Bearcats. 52-2. Maybe. There we go. And a travel is called. Okay. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Or excuse me, in this quarter. I apologize, in the third quarter as Riley Mayer checks in. You guys can't see the clock, so I will let you know that at this point, due to the score, looks as though the officials have implemented the running clock for the second half. So we've got a running clock at this point, and which will not stop other than timeouts or injuries for the remainder of the game. So Titans playing pretty good defense there. Force Roberts to go under the basket, try a backhand layup. Can't quite get it to fall, but gets the rebound. Kicks back out to Winters, who puts up a three and sinks it. So nice shot there by Mr. Winters. Lane Brooks takes the ball up. He's looking for somebody to get open. Higdon does a nice job getting open. Draws a double team. Can't quite get it out through the double team. Kicks it back over to number 2, J.D. Tyson. Slows it down and runs the offense. Burlingame puts a shot up off the rim, off the top of the backboard. Doesn't hit any of the equipment, so it stays alive and in play. And Devin Jones with the rebound, and on the putback draws a foul. 55-2 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. That foul was on Seth Gluey. That is his third. That's the team's first this half. First free throw from Jones is good. Second free throw rims in and out. Roberts with the rebound for the Bearcats. Kicks it back out to Winters. Cross pass to Winters. Puts up a three and misses. Jones with the rebound. Draws a foul out of Lane Brooks. So it'll be Burlingame ball into the basket. 1 minute left to play. Inbound play into 23. Drake Skirvin, who finishes with the left hand. Puts 2 points up. On the other end, Trey Wynn takes it up, gets to the top of the key, switches his pivot foot, turns the ball over. The scoreboard's not going to show it, but I will say this, that on the defensive side of the floor for the Titans tonight, it hasn't been for a lack of effort. They have played very hard on the defensive side of the ball, really struggling with the speed and athleticism of that starting five for Burlingame. Then, particularly when they move the ball well around the floor. So we'll see what they can do here as we wind down the third quarter. About 15 seconds left. Mayer with the turnover to Jones, who's called for a carry. 5 seconds left. That's probably going to wrap up our third quarter, as we're not going to get time for an inbound play here. And it does indeed. Okay, so once again, if you're just joining us, that is the end of the third quarter for the games. The Titans struggling with the starting five for Burlingame early, and the speed, athleticism, they were wearing down a little bit later in the game. We do have a couple of points. A nice shot by Riley Mayer in the second quarter. And like I said, on the defensive side of the ball, they have played very tough. It's hard to keep up sometimes with those athletes there. So as we get ready for the fourth quarter of action, looks like Burlingame is sending in another unit of players, so I'll try to get those guys to you. Looks like number 11, Carter Gibson, number 5, Wyatt Slade. Three-pointer up by Rolf. Two-pointer, I'm sorry, it was right, must have had a toe there on the line. Nice shot, though. Banks it off the glass, gets it in. Number 20, Kason Hollowell with the ball there. Also number 21, Austin Isham in the game. And number 30, Austin Marriott, who I'm going to say his name as many times as I can since I messed it up the first time around. Also in the game for the Bearcats. So they recover here. Marriott with the ball, kicks it over to Slade, gets a nice shot, and sinks it there for the Bearcats. Titans will take the ball back down the floor. 5 minutes left in the game. Rolf pulls up a three, kind of flings it up there, misses to the right off the glass. Burlingame with the rebound, and Slade's going to take it down the floor. And a foul's called, interestingly enough, on the floor. It sure looked like Slade jumped and came back down, which would have been a travel, but a foul's called nonetheless. It's going to be a foul on Rolf. That is his fourth. That is the team's third of this half. So, ball bounces off the foot of Slade out of bounds. It's number 3 for Burlingame. Liam Van Druff is going to enter in for Austin Isham. Titans going with Mayer, Rolf, Brooks, Nickel, and Blue. Rolf trying to put the shot up, but foul called on the floor. That foul's on number 20, Kason Hollowell. That's his first, team's second. 4 minutes left in this game. Again, the officials have instituted the running clock, so we will only stop for timeouts or injuries from here into the finish of the game. Number 20 Well, that was a really nice athletic play there by Casey Hollowell from Burlingame. Took it down the floor, weaved between a couple defenders, and kind of Euro stepped in a right-handed layup. So pretty nice job there. On the other end, Seth Gluey does a nice job getting around his guy. Puts it up, just misses. And on the rebound, though, commits a foul. So that foul on Gluey is his fourth. Looks like Higdon's going to check in for Trey Wynn. I apologize. No, we have 6 on the floor right there. Oh, there we go, for Lane Brooks. Okay, so get the score right here. Okay, Burlingame with the ball, 2 minutes, 53 seconds. And a shot there by number 3, Liam Van Druff, drops for 2. Okay, Titans take the ball back on the other end, and we end up with a shot there and a foul. So Gluey will go to the line with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Shoot a couple of free throws here as the game continues to wind down. First shot. Off the rim to the right. Hitting that 2-minute mark. Seth Gluey shooting the second free throw. Lines it up, puts a shot up. This is to the right. Looks like it didn't get the rim, so that's going to be a violation. It'll be a turnover to the Bearcats. They will take an inbound play here as the Titans put the press on. And a steal there by John Rolfe. Makes a nice move to get around the defender, puts the layup up, just can't quite finish. Rebound by Isaac Higdon. Hit about every part of the rim before it finally tipped out. Rebound there by Burlingame. Turn it over. Higdon breaks loose. Gets the opportunity to layup, excuse me. And can't quite get it to drop. On the other end, a shot put up there by number 11, Carter Gibson, just falls short. Again, the Titans with the rebound and pushing it quickly down the floor. Under 1 minute to play. Rolfe with an outside shot. Just can't quite get it to fall, but Higdon takes a shot and is fouled in the process. So under 45 seconds left here. And this may wrap it up here as the clock will continue to run throughout the course of these free throws. First shot is up and good for Higdon. And checking into the game is Kason Hollowell for Austin Marriott. 15 seconds left in the game. Isaac Higdon shooting the second free throw. It's up, off the rim. Rebound and pass to Hollowell. 6 seconds left. He's going to try to take it down the floor. Puts a nice deep pass in. Boy, put a pretty good pass there to Liam Van Druff, but the buzzer goes off, and that is the ball game. I think I may have added too many points there. Looks like the final score in tonight's contest is going to be visiting Bearcats from Burlingame will remain undefeated, 64 to Titans 5. Like I said, tough game for the Titans. Lots of things that they can look back on and see what they can do moving forward. Again, lots of games left in the season. So leading scorer tonight looks like for the Bearcats was Dane Winters, if my stats are correct, and there's no guarantee about that. So, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us tonight. If you're still hanging around, please leave any feedback in the comments. Leave any feedback. Send us an email. Let us know. Be reviewing that stuff over the course of the next couple of days. we're going to try to continue to improve this this broadcast overall. We appreciate anything you got, good or bad. So with that, we are signing off for the evening. Everybody have a safe week, and we will see you next time.